Welcome to another Down the Rabbit Hole video. I'm kind of doing a reverse of some of the other videos I've done where I talk about Vol, my main machine, because I actually want to talk about this, my computer space. I have shown this before, 1971, 72. It's a classic, it's vintage, but that's not actually what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is this. My website, computerspacefan.com. Here it is on the laptop, and I'll show other pictures and stuff. I'm going to link to it, but I can't quite link to this version anymore. And the reason why that is because this version of my website is gone now. I don't own computerspacefan.com anymore. I had a little bit of an interesting exchange and change of heart, and I decided to give up Computer Space Fan. And if you go there today, you see a completely different version of the website. It is still alive. All of that information is still collected out there in internet world, but it's not my website anymore. I actually started up Computer Space Fan in 2006, and so here we are 20 years later. I'm giving it up. Why? Because the people who hosted Computer Space Fan for the longest time were awesome, very reasonable prices, and about 2 years ago, or a year and a half ago, I got an email from that company saying, we're actually closing up shop, we're now going to be hosted by this other party. And I thought, no big deal, okay fine, there won't be any major changes to you, you'll just sign in, you got a slightly different account, and we will carry on what the previous providers will do. Great, no problem, sounds good to me. Except for on the day that I got my bill, the new provider charged me 3 times the price. And I thought to myself, is Computer Space Fan worth keeping? Am I actually getting that much value out of a website devoted to this machine? I mean, it's been great. I have enjoyed it immensely. I met Ed Fries based on my website and the experience that I had. That was really, really cool. He saw me at the Northwest Pinball show and figured I was just some fan of the original Xbox, because he made the original Xbox. And when I told him I was from Computer Space Fan, he said, dude, I love what you're doing, keep it up. So it was very, very kind of him. And I've sent a few emails back and forth with Ed. It's been a great experience. But is it worth the price tag to maintain? I just didn't think so. I thought to myself, okay, this is not a small amount of money, and much as I love this website and all the great experiences it has given me, do I want to be forking out that much cash? To which the answer became a resounding no. I am reaching a point in my life where I need to start being more sensible with my investments, my cash, my flow, and an old website devoted to an old video game console. It's been fun, but I just thought, you know what? I'm going to let it die. It's in 2026, it'll be 20 years old. I think I'll let it die. So I actually did that. I'm going to move the mouse here to what I did. I actually posted on my website this advisory. This website will close in June of 2026. You can't quite make it out there. But yeah, no, it now said, I'm giving it up. I'm leaving. I'm not doing Computer Space Fan anymore. And I kind of sat back and I thought, well, that's fine. I mean, I have this arrangement with the new provider that I have to wait until my contract with them is used up. So it's not like I can just close shop. But I thought, okay, I'm going to let everybody know the website is going away. And out of the blue, I got contacted from UK Mike from the Retro Gaming Roundup podcast, who I had talked to many years ago. Him and Scott, they interviewed Ted Dabney, who invented Computer Space back in the day, and they had him get in touch with me, which was an awesome experience. Mike said, dude, we can't let your website just go. What's going on? I said, well, I gave him the story. You know, they want to charge more money. It's over. He said, we will take over it for you. I cannot let this die. So please, let's get that exchange going on. So I did. I got him a code. They now own Computer Space Fan, the domain. They have copied across a lot of my info. And if you look at Computer Space Fan today, which I'm going to just pull up here, it now looks completely different. This is Computer Space Fan if you visit it today. So this is what you will see if you go to the Computer Space website. And it's a complete new revamp. They've put a lot of very cool things on here. They've maintained my list of all the machines. They've even got my links to old media, like some pictures that I had posted, print coverage, all that kind of stuff. Links to technical stuff. I really like how they've done this. Yeah, you've got the schematics, all the stuff that I had way back in the day. Edition articles? I'm not sure what that is. Anyway, so I like what they've done here. I really am very appreciative that Computer Space Fan will live on as a website in the hands of UK Mike and Scott. And you guys have really done a great job. I thought I would just let everybody know, in case you stumble across, if you're looking up something computer space related, and you know, hey, Kevin's got that website, and then you come to this and you're like, wait a minute, he's been hacked. Something's going on. No. This is the story. Computer Space Fan is no longer mine. It is now the domain of Scott and UK Mike, and I'm very happy to hand them the keys and wish them on their way. And I just wanted to do a final video on the topic of computer space, because it's been, as I say, a really cool experience. I've been very happy for all the things that occurred due to it. But the time has come for me to say goodbye and move on. So I'm going to do that. I have actually inserted footage of Computer Space being played before. I'm going to do that here. This is from a previous video. I just figure it's easier and faster to just copy-paste my old gameplay. I'm going to do that now. Okay, that's the game fired up. I told you it was pretty noisy, so I'm going to just go down here, pop in a quarter, and have a go. Now, if you can make me out there, but I'm on the left-hand side. I'm the rocket, and I want to get those two UFOs, if I can. Oh, they got me. Okay. Those of you who are observing are probably thinking this is a lot like asteroids, and it is, except for a lot harder. Because first of all, the controls are backwards. With asteroids, you move the ship left and right on the left hand side, like with your left hand. With this one, there we go, got him. And they crashed into me. And it looks like we're stuck in a loop. Nope, okay, gotcha. Let's get out of the way. Yeah, so rotation is actually done with your right hand, and thrust and fire are with your left hand. So if you're a asteroids player, this one is not that easy to master as well. Now they're kind of stuck on the edges. Okay, here we go. Gotcha. Ooh. Nicely done. Okay, we've tied it up. I've got about 18, 17 seconds left. See the timer at the bottom there? It's going to go to 99. And whoever wins, wins fire! Quick! Ooh, that was close. 6-5. Very close. Okay, let me have one more game, because that was that was kind of the warm-up round. Okay, now that I've got my computer space sea legs back, let's hope. There we go. Let's see if we can get some fine form here. In the movie, I believe it is the genuine sound effects. I think you can hear, is it, what's her name? Jacqueline Lee? Somebody? No, Lee, it's Lee somebody. I'll put her picture here. But you can hear her playing, and it is this high-pitched whistling, creaking kind of a sound effect to the game. So hats off to the filmmakers for at least being genuine with their sound effects. Oh, dang it. 7-4. This is not a good thing. You know, for the first, or one of the first, gaming AI sets, these guys are notoriously tough. I mean, if you're lucky enough to get them kind of just sitting there doing nothing, you might manage. But They are pretty tough. Now, you're probably noticing my score just went weird. It's a letter C now. That's because the, that's because the machine does not, it doesn't accept or it doesn't understand double digits, and it's some kind of a hexadecimal value there. So that's why we've got a letter C showing up. And there we have it. That is the fate of Computer Space Fan going forward. UK Mike and Scott will take care of all of the website, all of the updates. If you try to get in touch, they will be the ones getting your message. If you email me at the old Hotmail account, I still monitor that and I will forward on to them any new machines that people discover or anything like that. But it's been 20 years, it's been a lot of fun, and it's time for me to set sail with computer space. So I'm going to leave that there. Yeah, thank you to Mike, thank you to Scott, and thank you to anybody who has been following me on the computer space side of things. The time has come for me to close up shop, and I'm doing so now. And I'm going to close up this video. So until next time, we'll see you down the rabbit hole.